Austin Beutner, who shepherded the nation's second-largest school district through a bitter teachers' strike and an unprecedented pandemic that shuttered campuses for more than a year, announced Wednesday, April 21, that he will not return as superintendent of the Los Angeles Unified School District after his contract expires at the end of June. In a letter to the school board, Beutner, the son of a public school teacher who made his fortunes as an investment banker, said it would be appropriate to have a new schools chief guide the district through its next chapter as LAUSD continues on its path toward recovery following the COVID-19 pandemic-led school closures. I believe that it is fitting that a new superintendent should have the privilege of welcoming students back to school in the fall, he stated. I respectfully request that my contract end is planned on June 30th. In the meantime, I will remain focused on the task of ensuring that schools reopen in the safest way possible while helping in a seamless leadership transition. In an interview Wednesday evening, Beutner said the school board broached the topic of extending his contract a couple months ago, but he told him at the time that he wanted to focus on getting schools reopened before considering his next move. With the foundation now laid for schools to reopen, the district has been welcoming students back in phases since last week. Beutner said it was time to pass the baton. The time for transition is when you can see enough on the horizon that you can see a path forward, he said, adding that he's been working 15 hours a day, 7 days a week during the pandemic while trying to juggle being a son, a husband, a father. On Wednesday, the board thanked him for his unwavering leadership during the pandemic. As part of that pandemic response, LA Unified has served more than 120 million meals to students and families in need, provided devices and internet connectivity to every student, provided COVID tests and vaccinations for the school community, and has safely begun reopening our school campuses to in-person learning for the first time in more than a year. Superintendent Beutner was instrumental in providing these essential services to our communities at this challenging time, the board said in a statement. Although the school board said it is disappointed that Beutner won't be returning, his performance has not always sat well with community members. Some parents, frustrated by how long it was taking to reopen schools, had called for his resignation in February, and there are multiple lawsuits against the district over its decisions related to school reopenings. Beutner, meanwhile, described the superintendency as the most rewarding job I've held during my nearly 40-year career. Before joining LAUSD, Beutner had previously served as deputy mayor of LA and as publisher of the Los Angeles Times.